Are you going to renovate?
Maybe. Shankweiler's has seen many upgrades and changes in its very long history. The theater itself has been rebuilt multiple times over its lifespan. The facility is old. It is from the 50s. So there's a lot of things that we see that can stand for improvement. We're not at a place yet that we can really shell out and put the shovel in the ground on some of these things, but it is on our radar. That said, our facilities as they are right now are pretty great. The theater's in excellent condition. We were very fortunate to score a very nice drive-in. It's just a matter of kind of keeping on top of everything and keeping the theater nice and operating. And boy howdy, it takes a lot of work. You know, every week is a new project, but we are making little improvements.
Yeah, the other day, in the middle of the second movie, we had a little issue with water pressure, and like the water stopped for like a second, and we weren't sure what was going on. So one thing led to another, and then all of a sudden at midnight, Matt is climbing into the well. And I was like holding the phone and the flashlight and whatever. Meanwhile, the movie's playing and nobody knows any different.
So I'm down there desperately like checking
ground,
water pressure, checking out, making sure there's power to the pump, and we found the problem. It was actually a nothing thing. It was literally like hitting a button and turning something back on. But totally it was fine. Like, boy, was that stressful. Again, kind of going back to like the challenges of being a small business owner. Your brain's spinning. We don't have water pressure. This pump is broken. That's a $5,000 fix. How are we going to finance that? And your brain is just like spiraling while you're trying to fix this, like what ends up being not a big deal. And then everything's fine. But that's just like, it's like every day. it's a thing.
When I worked for a hospital, or I worked really at any other job I've ever had, it's like, you know, something breaks, and so then you call the maintenance person. When things need to be fixed, like, we don't have somebody on staff whose job is to just fix it. It's Matt. So he's the one who's going to be climbing in the well, because who else are we going to call? And
I repair projectors, I repair toilets, I repair plumbing, I do electrical work, I partially install air conditioners, but Carl Volkman and Sons, thank you for getting us across the finish line with that one. And I cut the grass as well. So here I am.
I always think of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia with Charlie.
Charlie Work?
Charlie Work.
I just gotta do it.
You're just gonna make me do it. Whenever I think of Matt like doing all the work and trying to explain what he does, I think of Charlie Work. I don't know if I've ever told you that before. In my head, it's just like, it's Matt work. Who's going to clean the bathrooms?
I don't know. I guess